Playground! Hooray!
Man, are we happy to be here today. It's the Outcast podcast. We come to you on this last few days before summer kicks off.
Yeah, man. Wait, has
Jet
summer
ski
officially
weather,
kicked
bitches.
Kickoff.
Yeah, that's
Kicked
right.
off?
That's right.
Kickoff?
It's already hot as hell.
It's the
outside.
unofficial kickoff to summer, Memorial Day weekend. Us in Florida, we don't really get too hype about it because it means hurricane season and it means really hot
Sucks.
weather.
The water's been very warm. I'm nervous.
But
already been
everywhere
hot.
else in our listening audience, they friggin' love summer. People up north, they finally get to come outside. They get to enjoy the sunshine.
They get some
This motherfucker over here choking on the water. Sorry, I had to just point out the Ramos choking over here.
laughing
good
at the
shit.
people
Good
up north.
stuff.
They come out from
Jackass.
hibernation.
We have a
Yeah.
lot of diversity here on the panel. Let's say hello to the Outcasts. We will start with, how about DJ Tomcat, the
All
white,
right, round
white
of
man.
applause.
I'm feeling
What's up,
very
brother?
diverse. I'm feeling very diverse today.
Yeah, I hope you're not too upset as we were reading some of the comments before the show started and someone pointed out on an episode, maybe an episode or two ago, they said Laker Pillow doesn't know what he's talking about.
Ouch.
Well, one,
And
we
you-
don't know that was me.
Well, you wear the Laker Pillow during that
Only
episode.
in that episode. I don't know if that was the episode,
It
was
was
it?
probably you.
Listen, we all know that I know what I'm talking about, so I'm not worried about it.
You're a smart
sorry.
guy. You're a smart guy.
I'm confident in your knowledge. He is our white representative, DJ Tomcat. What's up? What's up?
What's up?
We have a very diversified panel. Let's go to our resident Puerto Rican. We have Ramo G, the freaking G. What's up, Ramo? How are you?
I'm doing great, as if we were our own race. But yeah, I guess we are.
What's your
nationality.
favorite dish for Memorial Day weekend? If you're at the G house, the Ramo G household, what are you putting on the grill?
Stop it.
You can't put tacos on the grill, man. What are you talking about? Maybe
Grill
my
the chicken
tortilla.
and then you put it on the burrito.
Oh, yeah, I like it. No,
See.
you
Oh,
idiot.
shit.
I don't know. Probably Memorial Day, probably burgers and stuff. You know,
Burgers.
You do
Burgers
burgers
and dogs.
and all that. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I'm thinking some ribs, maybe.
Yeah, definitely ribs. You got it there. Potato salad. Definitely got to make some arroz con gandules too.
What?
Now, the what?
Yeah.
Hold on,
What'd
wait.
you say, the
What did you just say?
Puerto Rican rice. Arroz con gandules.
Why you just can't call it rice?
Because
Well,
they have it's a different language.
It's thank you. I didn't think I had to point
Well,
that
I
out.
don't mean to be offensive. I was like, damn, it's just rice everywhere, ain't it?
No.
You got like a whole different
I mean,
That's great. Say
the
it
people
again.
who
Arroz.
Chinese people who
That's
probably
rice.
invented rice
Con
call it something
gandules.
different, right?
Okay, hold on. Say
Which is
arroz.
con gandules.
Con
It's
gandules?
rice with gandule beans.
Well, what
it's
is
a
that?
special dish that we make.
Well, what is?
Most people just call it Puerto Rican rice because we're the ones who make
But
it.
even if you're in
You
Puerto
sofrito.
Rico, would you call it that?
Yeah. That's the name of it. That's what it's called.
So if I'm in Puerto Rico, I guess I better figure the fuck out. and say it
Oh
correctly.
no. Yeah, order that. You're usually 9 times out of 10 in Puerto Rico. You should get some good arroz con gandules.
A friend of mine.
You
Well, I
mumble
want
it.
some
When you
now.
say it,
Shit,
you mumble
damn
it.
it.
How are we ever
Arroz
gonna...
con gandules.
Say it with your
Arroz con
chest.
gandules.
Yeah, look it up, man. Don't you got a computer in your lap?
Well, I like trying to learn from you. You're our
right.
resident Puerto Rican.
One
This
thing
is
I
true.
learned from a
This is
friend of
so
mine. I have a
fancy.
Learn
friend.
from the source.
Yeah.
I have a friend who moved to Puerto Rico here recently because he made a bunch of money in crypto, and I guess you can go to Puerto Rico and not have
Tax
to pay
free,
as
yeah.
much taxes.
Yup.
He sent me a picture.
Figuring that up all day.
The first thing he sends me a picture of is he's in the drive-through at Taco Bell, and they serve Coronas at the Taco Bell
Hey.
yeah.
in the drive-through.
They don't fuck around.
I was
out
like,
there.
they serve alcohol in the drive-through at
Yep.
the Taco
Hey,
Bell.
remember I
get-
told y'all?
Impressive.
You can get plátanos, totones, you know, the little fried
What?
plantains.
Here we go again.
You can get those at Burger King
What?
in Puerto Rico.
Platanos totones.
Yeah.
I don't know. Understand what
They're
is that?
fried plantains.
Yeah.
Totones.
It's a special day for Ramo here
It's like a
It
little
is.
banana, but it's fried.
on the show
Delicious.
because
Yeah.
we do
What?
have a
Yeah.
special theme song for you, Ramo.
He said,
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Oh, I want to
So
hear
it's
it,
a very
please, yes.
special day
I
for
like it.
Ramo.
Yay.
This one is called Se Llama Remo.
Oh.
Is that when you got the boner?
Se llama Remo. Se llama Remo. He took the G off, cause that stands for gringo.
Oh, Remo.
Hijo de puta Remo. Se cuenta la G, eso significa gringo.
What'd he say?
He wears a crochet eggplant. A crochet eggplant is filled with the mortar.
Yeah.
He DJs on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
He DJs on the radio. But play no no salsa, so he is a sucia. DJ Ramo. DJ Ramo.
You guys are idiots.
DJ Ramo. DJ Ramo. Se llama Ramo.
Hey,
Hey, man, that's a hit.
man, I like that song, man.
That's fucking awesome, dude. I love it. That's hilarious.
DJ
Look at that.
Ramo.
So much love.
You got your
so
own
much
theme
love.
song.
I
Look
might-
at that.
Send it to me. I want to make it my phone my phone
Your
my
ringtone.
ringtone. Yeah, that's it.
We also have no song
That's
from
great.
no song from Memphis this week, but
Oh.
Man, that's
maybe
okay.
next week you'll have your own jam.
Well, I appreciate it.
Welcome to the show. We have all the Outcasts here. We have lots of stories we're gonna get to. What's the name of that song again? Because I'm
Yeah, it says my name is
Say
Rainbow.
Yamo. Say Yamo Rainbow.
Say I'm Rainbow.
It's a great
That's
song.
not
We are all
Say
learning
that.
Spanish today.
That's classic, man.
Let's get into our first topic that has been brought to my attention. There is a viral video out there
All you guys do is get high and talk shit, man.
of a
Yeah, I know, right? That's
pregnant
all we
woman.
do.
That's
There
true.
is a pregnant New York nurse.
Okay,
She's in hiding, I guess,
she should be.
after she was on
a
trying
lot
to
of
get
places
on
to hide in New York. Sorry.
one of those city bikes. She's trying to get on one of these city bikes, and I guess there's an incident that went viral. Have you guys seen the footage?
I have seen the
Yeah,
footage.
I saw it.
I haven't seen it, but let's roll the tape.
Let's roll that
okay.
sweet bean
Roll it.
footage.
This
Let's do
is a viral video.
Please help me.
Not your bike.
Please help me.
It's not your bike.
Please help me. Help. Please get off.
She doesn't look like she's in danger.
She's pregnant though,
So everybody's standing around like, what are you doing?
and she is definitely kind of overreacting, maybe. But I mean, if you were if you felt like somebody was trying to take it from you, I guess maybe you would be yelling. I have a hard time. Like,
My dude, stop. No. My dude, stop.
everybody has said it comes down to who has the receipts for this. Memphis says that they found that the kids had the receipts.
Yep.
The lawyers for her lawyers say she had the receipts, but it does. It comes down to who has the receipts. But they said that they pushed that bike back into the dock while they were like doing the thing, like they were wrestling for it. The bike went back in the dock and it relocked again. So at that point, new owner, right? So
Well-
she may have taken it out. I'm not saying she may have taken it out, or he took it out, right? And then while they were struggling for it, apparently it went back in the dock and then like was locked again.
So he
That's what
probably
they were
had
saying,
to
I
pull
don't
it out because, according to what I saw, his sister and him came out with a receipt that he had previously had the bike.
Yeah,
So
whoever,
he had always
their
had the bike.
timestamp. Their time
Yeah.
So
stamp.
maybe,
So yes.
so maybe it was a misunderstanding. Maybe he did have the receipts for the bike, and when she came up and they started fighting over it, maybe it did go back into the.
Well, they just put
I don't know,
it
hard
out
to tell.
there. They just
Hard to
put it
tell
out
from
today.
that video.
Well, they put his receipts out that he's had the bike. They put that out today.
Well, if she does, if he has receipts that he bought the bike and she doesn't, then he's right. If she has the receipts, then she's right. I mean, I don't see that it could be any harder than that.
I think all that is kind of overlooking the real problem at hand.
What
I
is
was
that?
gonna
What's
get to
going
that.
on in the video?
What?
I'm gonna get on.
And she's screaming and yelling for help like she's being attacked by a black man in America.
Exactly.
So can the police please come help? Help! Because
Right.
I'm being attacked.
Right.
Well, nobody attacking
And
you.
that's
bitch.
why she's
Actually,
hiding right
you're
now,
probably
Ramo.
in the wrong.
She's
Like,
and
hiding
not only
now.
that, in
no, but
addition to
the fact that people think they can get away with that shit is wrong. She needs to be in jail.
What if it was a bunch of white dudes trying to steal the bike? You don't think she
It-
would have did
it
that?
should-
You can't make that
no.
assumption.
no,
No.
we can totally make that assumption because we can
No.
always go to
That's
the
a
lady.
big leap.
Hold on, no, it's not a leap because did we not just have a couple summers ago where that
No,
white lady
that
in New
doesn't
York
happen.
City called the cops on a man that was watching birds? That happened. That's not a leap, TK. That's a reality. That's a fact.
She may be
White-
Karen,
listen,
but
no,
allow
no,
me.
not a
She was
maybe.
pregnant. So, I mean,
So,
wouldn't
I
you
don't
just
get-
be like,
Who gives a
take
shit
the
if she's
bike, you're
if she's
preggers, you're crazy, whatever,
No,
take it.
fuck that. No. Fuck
Would you have
that.
fought her for the bike, Ramo?
If I paid for that
Me
motherfucker?
personally, I would have, but I'm not a teenager that prepaid for it and is trying to go somewhere with a group of friends. Obviously, like
Yeah.
unfortunately for her, like you weren't there in time to get the bike. Like
How do you
he
know
could have
that?
been? He could have been a super cool dude. Okay, because they say they have the receipts. He could have been a super cool.
But we
dude
don't
and be
know
like,
if
"Here,
they did. I
You're
mean,
pregnant.
No,
take
we
the
do
bike."
know.
No,
Wait,
I don't.
wait.
I don't know. You said that. I did not verify that. And yet last week you said Laura Ingram got fired from Fox. She did not get fired from
Uh-oh.
Fox.
Boom.
I didn't
Yeah, no,
see
I
it
saw
on
that.
anything else. And so that was bad information. So you
Actually,
have to
I do.
verify
I
things.
sent it to y'all before we started the
She
show.
did not get fired.
I ain't talking about fuck Lorraine. I'm talking
I'm
about
just saying, you
Yeah,
have to
but who
verify. I have
cares,
to
dude?
verify that.
They all fucking
you
lie
can't
on
call,
that
well, you can't
station
call me
any
out
goddamn
on
way.
something like
Who
that.
cares?
That one time I
Watch the video I showed you. That's going to be number 3 thing that you know they fucking lied about. You're going to see it. And
Well,
if
what?
you don't
What'd they lie about?
understand by now,
Well, what?
okay,
You
No,
are
it's
race
a-
baiting, Ramo.
I'm race bait. Okay, no, this has nothing to do with race.
That's what
That
I
was-
said.
That was a
That's what I
I'm, not
said.
I'm talking about what I'm talking about now, jackass.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
The show that I watched was about some kind of senator or congressman that got killed in D.C., Washington D.C. Okay, well, it ended up happening that he probably got robbed or something like that. Like they really haven't figured it out. Well, your freaking news source, like,
What
pretty
news
much
source?
sold it.
What news
Fox
source?
News,
What are you
Fox
talking
News.
about?
Them,
Play that
and
clip.
and the people, they sold it like they totally.
What are you even
freaking-
talking about, Fox News?
Oh my God! Will you shut the fuck up and listen?
I
Or
am
no?
not
Are you
talking
not
about
gonna
Fox
shut up?
News.
That's who you
Go
listen
ahead.
to, though, dude. Yeah. But it was a show. I'm telling you, and these people were actually they sued their private investigator and all that because they went on Fox News and they like totally fabricated an entire
Okay.
story about this whole thing.
So
on this
you're
person.
going. Look, all I
And it's
said
like,
was
look,
I need to
there's a
verify
law,
that
not through Fox News. You don't.
I don't get. Like I've
Okay,
already
good,
told you,
good.
that's what that clip
that's
was
what I
about.
just saying. That's just what I was saying.
Did
then,
Gentry?
okay.
Gentry got the story. Did Gentry get the story from Fox News?
I hope not.
I don't know. Did he? Probably
I
not.
got the story from
The
right
New
here.
York Post is usually
Mirror.
another.
I got
This
it
is
from
bad.
Mirror out of the UK.
Okay,
So
that's
this is, out of the
aren't they
United
owned
Kingdom.
by Rupert Murdoch, like the New York Post?
Look, the video
Maybe, I
tells
don't
it.
know.
The
Yeah, I think
video
so.
is
I
there, so we're
believe
looking at the
so.
video. We see that something happened,
It's-
and I just think that look, I agree with you. She seemed a little bit going over the top with the yelling, but she may have been afraid. I don't think that
She
race
didn't look
was
it.
a part of it
Well, let me say this, right? Let me
in the
say
way
this.
that they're saying it. Like they're trying to say that she was trying to call somebody over to attack them, but I don't think she was. I think she was just trying to get the bike, and she was.
Let me
I don't
say
think she
this.
wanted
as the-
them to be
as the-
attacked
as-
or anything
Let me say
like
this
that.
as the black man on the show.
Maybe I'm
right
jumping
now.
too far now and making.
Let's
Listen,
hear
no,
from
listen,
Memphis. What do you want to
listen.
say,
Yeah,
man?
what do you
Because
think?
it's like you're missing the point.
I'm-
missing the bigger.
You're
What I'm trying to
pass.
say
That-
is, I think you're wrong by making that the point. Is my point.
You don't know where I'm going. with
Let's
this.
hear him make his point.
Yeah,
The
let's make his
point is,
first.
she was not in any type of danger. If you just look at the video, one of the guys is on his phone texting. The guy that she's trying to take the bike from, he's like,
She didn't seem to be
really,
in danger.
really, what are you doing? Like,
I don't think she
really
was in
stop.
danger.
And she's the only one raising
So
her
why she
octave
yelling for
level
help?
She
using
may
a white.
she may have thought she was
the-
in danger.
She knows she wasn't in danger. She know
Come
in
on,
broad
Tomcat.
daylight. It's like people everywhere walking by.
Tomcat.
That lady was
What?
not in danger. She
Come on,
just a white.
Tomcat.
She's another American white
better
woman
than
that
that.
want to cry and holler when it
Why
comes
is
like
it about race? I don't
because
understand.
that's what she did. It was a white woman
I don't
and a
understand
group of
why it's
black
about
men.
race.
Because TK, because you live in a world of make believe or something, man. That's why you don't see it.
Oh, I
It's
I
clear as
see
that
it.
this-
And I was right because I said you were going to make this about the point, and you tried to
Because
dance
that's the-
around it,
listen,
and then you
that's
came
the-
right back to
because
it and
the
played the
point
race
is
card again.
the-
Boom!
the police could have.
And we're not supposed to talk about race on
No.
this show, but you went right to it. This story isn't even about race, but boom, we're talking about race.
Are you out of your
not.
mind?
It's not.
How is this story not about race?
It's only
It's
about
a
race
white
because
woman.
you looked at the video and saw they had a different race. So you're like, ooh,
What the
it's
fuck
about
are you
race.
talking about?
Look at this guy.
What the fuck is he talking about? Because I looked at the video and I saw one white woman
That's right.
and black men.
Race.
How is it not about race, TK?
I see
Are they Martians?
people fighting
are they
over
green,
a bike.
blue-
I see two
blue-
people
are
fighting
they
over a
colored
bike.
like the fucking
I'm glad I'm not
marshmallows
in
and
this one.
shit in the cereal? What the hell are you talking about?
I just said it.
It's
I
you
just said
cannot
it.
you cannot
I see
be
two
naive.
people fighting over a bike.
And it's a
You
white
see
woman
two
and
different
black.
color people. That's how you see,
are they
and that's
both-
what I see.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I just said it.
Are they if the guy she talking to white?
He's black.
So how do you not see race?
I see two people arguing over a bike.
Is
I
this
see
the show
two
now?
people
you guys keep-
arguing
What the
over a
fuck are
bike
you
right
talking
now on
about?
this fucking show.
I do.
Right.
And
Let's,
it's the same
let's-
thing
Let's
going
change the
on.
subject because
All
we
right,
ain't going nowhere.
I would
with
like
this
to put a bow on this. I think we should pick our battles. If I had to give this woman any advice, I would just say, hey, it sounds like when I read on the story, she ended up getting a different bike and she rode off and she still had a bike. So it's like at the end of the day, pick your battles. Is it worth acting like a child. Really, it seemed very
Right.
childish.
It did.
Yeah, I mean,
On
them boys
both- on
coulda
both
got
sides.
killed that day.
Those boys probably could have been like, "Hey, this woman's fucking out of her mind. She must be on her period or whatever. Let's just
Who gives a fuck?
let's just leave her alone." You
Who
know,
gives a fuck if she
He
on her
didn't mean
period?
that.
She pregnant? Who
they
gives a
both
fuck?
they
I don't know what
both.
the fuck.
What I'm saying is
Who
they
gives a
both
fuck?
should probably choose your battles.
No,
We're
fuck
sitting here
that.
fighting over a fucking bike.
All right.
Like, give me
Exactly.
a fucking
And if she
break.
felt that she was threatened, she should have went around him. If she was threatened by a black man, she should have just went somewhere else or waited till they walked away or whatever the fuck. And easy
I
said
love
and
it.
done. That's picking your battle.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about something fun.
Sure. Yeah, I agree.
Like
But
going.
that was a good one, though. Isn't that what you guys want?
Going to
Fucking-
space.
You want us to fight,
That
right?
was fun.
Fucking
There you
America,
go.
man.
That was fun.
That was America.
It was fun to me. See?
There you go.
All right, let's move on.
TK liked it.
Next topic. Let's talk about spaceships. I don't think we could argue over this. It's always fun to
I
see
don't
a
know.
spaceship go up in the air, unless of
Agreed.
course it's the what was the Challenger? That one didn't work out so.
No.
well.
Oh, the
that
one
was
with
in
Chrissy McCall.
elementary
We
school.
actually had a school named after her, yeah, for a while. They changed it, though.
Well, the story is
My kids
this:
don't too.
4 private astronauts are in orbit now, following the success of the launch of Axiom Mission 2,
Okay.
the second all-private astronaut mission to the International Space Station.
Fun.
It was awesome.
And you saw it live, Tomcat?
Yeah, I sat there and watched it at the house, and it was awesome. They had a split screen, and they showed this thing taking off from the pad. Boosh goes up, and after the first stage disconnects from it, this first stage, which is the whole part except for the top piece, falls straight back down to the exact same freaking spot right there and lands like zzz, bing, like a
Really?
needle sticking straight up.
That's
and on the
dope.
left side of the screen, you see that. And then on the right side of the screen, you see the pod going up, and you see all these views of the astronauts on the inside. They're just fucking chilling. And then when it gets up into low Earth orbit, boom, they immediately start playing with their harnesses. The harnesses are floating around. They got little snuggies in there. They're moving little stuffy animals around and shit. It was amazing
Were they
to
smoking
see.
pot?
Maybe when they get up there.
That's
They were
sweet.
high, that's for
They
sure.
called moon rocks.
That's
what they
sweet.
smoke up
I don't
there.
think you can get high in space.
I want some. Why not?
I don't know if they'd
I don't
let
know,
you do
man. I
that. You
think
could get all freak
I
out. But
think
this
it'll
was
fuck with
amazing
you
right
in
here.
some
Look,
kind
it's
of way.
taking off. You can see the Space Coast
I'd
right
like to-
there.
I'd like to find out.
Florida, baby, represent.
That's fun.
And
You know what
then-
my concern would be is when you take a dump up in space.
Yeah, where's it go?
Like, does it fly up and possibly hit you in the face?
What if it comes
No,
back?
I
How do
think
you-
it goes
how do
in
you-
a
Well,
vacuum
they
seal bag.
repatriate it and they
is
eat it.
Is it harder?
No, they make it into cookies.
Is
And
it
then you eat
harder? Because there's no gravity to help it come out. Like your muscles are pushing, but it's like,
You get constipated
is there
in
anything
space?
fighting there? I don't know.
The fucking 0G diarrhea is the worst.
Oh God.
What I find interesting
It's
as
like
I
orange juice.
read on in this story here, it looks like they're meeting people up there. The crew that I spoke about, the 4 private astronauts, once they get up there, which looks like it's happening today, they're being welcomed by Expedition 69 crew members.
All 69.
It's going down, baby.
Now we know what they're doing up
Hell
there.
yeah.
I ain't
It's the
shit.
world's most expensive orgy.
Space orgy.
Right.
So
I
some
bet that's what they're doing.
NASA astronauts. Yeah, we talked about
Keyword
taking
ass.
the astronauts.
That's
Oh,
ass.
there, look,
Look at
on
him.
the left is Saudi Arabia's first astronaut, part of their plan to send all women
Oh,
up there
word?
one at a time.
Oh wow.
She's showing too much of her face.
I
Right?
thought you were saving that for the news.
I'll bring it out.
Oh man. Well, hopefully, good luck. I hope they all come home safe.
Yeah, true.
I would like to ask the panel this because I do find this.
Oh, we're a panel.
I find this kind of odd.
I like it.
The Outcast panel, I'm calling.
Hey.
Yeah, that work.
Panel.
Yeah.
I like that.
But we went to space or the moon in 1969.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been back, but now we're sending regular citizens up into space. Well, why do you think we haven't gone back, Tomcat? I'll ask you. We go in 1969. Now we've advanced so much with all our technology. Why do you think we wouldn't go back?
One word. Aliens. The fucking aliens, man. Dark side of the moon,
They
bro.
told us
we're
don't
afraid of them?
fucking do it. They
Seriously,
told
do you
us.
think that? I mean, I know you guys watch Ancient Aliens on History Channel.
Ancient alien theorists say
You know what?
yes.
The thing is, there's some shit on the other side because the moon, right? You only
Dark
ever,
side of the moon.
Dark side of the moon. You only ever see one side of the moon because the moon and the Earth are caught in like this little dance where they're basically just facing each other the entire time as they spin. You never see the moon spin around.
Right.
So they say on the other side of that moon, there's like alien ships, alien bases. That's what they said that they found on the first Apollo missions. Crazy shit like that, right? And they saw things out the window. So yeah, I know I'm a bit of an alien thing, but I think they're racing to get there now to build their oon bases up there. And
Why
I think
gotta
they
be
already-
about race?
Honestly, I think they already. Hey, that's hilarious.
That's a good one. That's a
But
good
I
one.
gotta say, I think they already got the technology. I think they already have the fucking space who's and what's it's in the ships and shit, and they've already, that's what's given them, you know, our technology has gone so fast. But I think
Right.
now they're using it to go back up there in a race to get the other shit that's up there.
Yeah, well, I think one of the things that's extremely peculiar about the moon is that although it has many craters just like the Earth does from impacts, they all seem to be the same depth.
See, they say the
There's
moon
none
is
deeper than-
hollow
And it rings when
when
it
they
get-
land on it.
Yeah, yeah. They
Yeah.
said it runs
Smells
like
like
a
cheese.
bell.
No, that's the last part. Don't listen to that. I was just joking. But
Is it the border?
the weird one, and there's lots of weird things about the moon. But one of the, I think the fact that it's so big, and when you look at it, I always say this to my girlfriend. She says I'm crazy, but when you look at the moon and the sun from where we are, they're the exact same size. Yet the moon is so close to us, and the sun is so far away. So the size of the moon, even though it's really big for our planet, it's perfect because when we look at it, it is the exact same size as the sun in the sky. So
That's
that when they
anomaly,
do
yeah.
the chicken,
It's an
We don't get-
eclipse. The
We don't
Does the
get
eclipse.
roasted.
Yeah, we get the eclipse and
right?
shit like
so
that. Like,
maybe that,
it-
but
it's
that's weird.
definitely,
I find that weird.
Well, yeah, it's definitely. I mean, either that or we just live in the most perfect fucking time and space of this planet and its moon. Like,
Well, the universe is old enough
'Cause they say
but a
it's
lot of
moving
people
away.
say that the Earth's age is something like 200 and something billion years old.
no,
and-
Christian said it's 5,000.
And
so
the
get it right. Get it
well,
right.
I don't know about that. Anyways, but this dude said that is a a guy that's a biologist
This
said that
dude.
there's no way that our DNA could have evolved to where we are in the time of Earth's
history.
lifespan.
Like,
They say they
right,
know
right.
Earth's lifespan by testing the crust and all the shit, the crustiness.
Right.
So they test it. They say Earth is so many 200 something billion years old, and this guy's saying that there's not enough. That isn't enough time for us to evolve into what we are. So we were
200
we
billion
were-
years ain't enough
I
time.
believe in
We're
panspermia.
science,
I don't
yeah.
know about directed panspermia. You know what that is, Gentry?
No, what's that?
Panspermia.
You get all the sperms in a pan, you wash it up, snort it. No, panspermia is when life
Look
is
at this
seeded.
guy.
Will
Life
it,
is seeded on
pineapple
our
juice?
planet through asteroids
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah, definitely.
Directed
Sure.
panspermia would be like an alien sending it here, but panspermia is just the universe just through time,
It's throwing
water,
shit out.
and life. It comes here and it's seeded. That's what I believe
Well,
in.
I think the universe has blessed us during
We're
the time
stars, baby. We're
we've been
stars.
alive because we grew
We
up
are. We're all made of it.
born in the 70s. A lot of us grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and we're blessed to hear a lot of great music.
Sure.
70s were the best though.
One of the voices and some of the hottest legs you'll ever see.
Mhm.
We must pay homage as the news has just come down today
Terrible.
that the lovely and talented Tina Turner has died at the age of 83. There's her voice right there.
Yeah.
And what a voice.
What
Tina Turner.
legs.
Yeah, she did have the greatest legs.
Tina Turner was a very beautiful woman.
She was.
Entirely,
She was
yeah.
strong.
In and out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
awesome.
her
and
whole-
strong as a motherfucker.
Her entire aura was just amazing. She was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She said, "Fuck y'all, I'm getting out of here."
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, she had a lot of great hits. The best, also maybe her biggest hit was this one here. I guess that's not
Well,
it.
we just
That's,
heard that
We
one.
just heard that one. That's
Simply the best.
simply
what are you
the
laughing
best.
at?
That's it.
Why are you laughing, Ramo?
We're having bad luck with trying to play What's
I
Love.
know,
Got
Ramo.
to
We
Do.
what's
broke
going
our Puerto Rican. What is going on over there?
Is Ramo okay?
Yeah, he over there.
He's breathing?
tickling himself.
I'm good.
What's funny, dude?
Laughing.
You
Go.
laughing at Tina Turner?
No, I
I'm
love
just
her.
fucking
I
with
think
you.
he was.
I'm just
I
fucking
love
with you.
Tina Turner.
Just
Nah,
laughing through
he's-
our obituary here.
Yeah, he was.
No.
Making
Fucking
right
guy.
in her head. Yeah, he was.
Back to the
Are you
music.
laughing
Sorry,
because-
Gentry.
Please,
Are you
please.
laughing because you didn't put her on your death list?
No.
I think that's what it is.
We're gonna get some hate mail for this one.
Yeah,
no.
bro.
She's
Not
the
at
queen
all.
of rock and roll.
It has nothing
Yes,
to
she
do with
is.
her.
What are you
Go ahead.
laughing at?
Please continue.
Quiet, quiet.
Says here that she's sold more than 180 million albums, 12 Grammy Awards. That's
Damn.
amazing. Wow, I didn't know that. 12 Grammy Awards, sold out stadium tours around the world. And she took a lot of hits and kept on going.
Oh, that's fucked up.
She sure did.
What?
She
You hear what he said?
Is that
You
a
didn't
Ike
hear what
Turner
he
joke?
said? You didn't catch that?
I
He
did.
said
That's fucked up, dude.
twice.
She just passed today. God damn,
Well, I
Gentry.
mean, I'm not going to be the first or last one to throw in an Ike
What
Turner.
a
I don't
jack-
know.
I mean, she had a
Too
lot of hits,
soon?
Well, he
both
said-
on the radio
well,
and in the
that's
house.
what I was laughing at because he said this was one of her biggest hits, and I was gonna say not according to Ike.
You fucking asshole.
Well, you know she got that St. Louis connect though, because Ike Ike Turner from the Loop.
No, and that's sad. That is sad. Abuse
Yeah.
is terrible in any manner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
not
That's
laughing
Stop
at
beating your
that's-
dick then, Ramo.
No, he likes it. He enjoys it.
Oh, so some people say that a woman likes when a man smack her upside the head too. So you shouldn't do that either.
Oh,
We need that on a
maybe-
T-shirt.
Maybe upside the ass once in a while when you getting
well.
freaky, but not in the head, though. Come on, that's not cool.
She was born Anna Mae Bullock,
Yeah.
November 26, 1939. Do you
Any
know?
relation to Sandra Bullock?
Do you know what state she was born in?
They look just
Mississippi.
alike.
Nope.
No, she's born in Tennessee.
She was born in Nutbush.
Tennessee.
There's a joke
Nut-
there, but that's low hanging fruit, right, Ramo?
It sure is.
She was born in Nutbush,
Depends on which
Tennessee.
Yep.
She became famous in the late 60s as the singer of the Ike and Tina Turner Revue.
one. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She
I
ended up
remember
leaving her husband, Ike Turner, following years of physical and emotional abuse.
that. Yeah, he
Never
was
heard about
hard on
that.
her. He was.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
That
She had one of the greatest comebacks in pop history, scoring massive hits in the 80s, such
I remember
as
that.
What's Love Got to Do with It,
Mm-hmm.
Private Dancer, and the one we played the best.
I'm your private dancer, dancing for money.
I bet that was a huge hit in strip clubs.
Oh, you know it is.
That one
I bet
definitely
that. I
is.
bet. You know what?
That
Being
one definitely
I
was.
bet you that some strippers gonna dance to it tonight. I guarantee you. What do you think they gonna do who gonna do it in Mars Venus? Not saying y'all know a stripper or two. in Mars
I
Venus.
don't know.
Lookers maybe.
Beavis and Butthead. I like it.
Yeah, I think she really was very talented.
She was.
What's
Incredible.
Love Got to Do with It? It's probably my favorite song that she ever had.
That's
She
a,
sang with a lot of passion.
She did.
She was great.
Great dancing.
Remember the Thunderdome song?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Thunderdome.
And she
song.
was, she was a good actress too. Like,
Yeah, she was in that movie, too.
Yeah, she was in it.
Yeah. What's the name of the movie? What is it? The damn. What's the name of that movie?
The name of the movie.
Thunderdome.
Yeah, no, but
Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Mad
That
Max,
is
yeah.
Mad Max.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take it
that's
to
what it is. Yeah, Mad
Thunderdome.
Max. Yeah,
It says here she was also in Last Action Hero.
Yeah.
Really?
And there was a movie that was about her life that came
Yes.
out in 1993 called What's Love Got to Do with It.
it. I remember
Yeah, it was
that. And
Angela
she starred
Bassett
in it.
and Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Eat the cake, anime.
Well, you know,
If you down, I'ma kill you.
nobody here of any of the
Fucked up.
Outcasts picked her to die in our
We
death
did
pool.
not.
So far, no one has scored a death so far, which I
I
guess
like that. I like that.
which I guess is a good thing.
It
Yeah.
is. It's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm glad that happened.
All right, let's move on to our next topic. Let's see here. We got some juicy things to get to.
Hey.
Let's get to this
Better wipe
topic
good, man.
right
It's wet
here. How about we talk about we're here in the Sunshine State, the Outcast broadcasts here from the Sunshine State. But according to some people, we should not be traveling to Florida this summer.
Because we're already here.
The NAACP, we covered this story about a month ago where the local chapter here said stay away from Florida because it's full of MAGA hat-wearing racists and that you shouldn't come to the Sunshine State. Stay away. Now DeSantis says he's going to run for president, and Hillary Clinton says ultra MAGA Florida. They're homophobes down here in Florida.
That's you guys.
It's true.
They don't like black people.
That's true too.
And we
That's
have,
Memphis.
let's go to MSNBC. We have an MSNBC clip here where Aisha Mills says Florida is
Aisha. Sorry.
she says that it's a terrorist state here.
joy and peace and restoration. And to be reminded that actually this is getting to the point where Florida is about to be a terrorist state to many of us here in America. Certainly as a lesbian, as a black woman, I don't want to have anything to do with the place.
She doesn't want to have anything
So she's
to
a
do.
lesbian
And she's black.
Yeah.
She's light skinned.
She is light skinned.
She is good. She cute.
I have a hard time
Cute
believing
ass
she's a
lesbian.
lesbian
All
or
right,
she's
calm
black.
down, calm
I'm looking
down.
at her.
Because
now.
at first she said as a lesbian. Okay, it's like, okay.
Jackass.
Just kidding.
He'd hit her. No.
She's pretty.
You know, I mean, isn't it already illegal to be transgender in Florida?
Yeah.
It's illegal. Like you go to jail.
That's
Get
what
the
I heard.
fuck out of here.
Isn't it
illegal?
like illegal?
No,
to,
It's
like,
illegal to dress up like dress drag.
is
What?
it
It's
illegal?
illegal to dress drag.
Hold on.
No.
Isn't it illegal
I think
to,
that's in Tennessee.
Hold on. Isn't it
No.
illegal to teach African American studies in schools?
Let me ask this
universities
question.
in the
What
state?
does the
You mean American history?
what does the
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking
NAACP
about?
have to do
Yeah.
with LGBTQ though?
What?
Like when they made the
Florida's
announcement.
being attacked by multiple
saying.
people.
Here's
I'm
the
just
thing
saying.
about that. It came like a day after Ron DeSantis announced that he's running for president. So you kind of see what I'm going here.
No,
with this?
he's been doing shit like for the past 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Here's
that
my
people have been
question.
saying
Here's
They've
that
been
another
doing a lot
question.
of wild
Get out
shit.
of your little chamber, dog.
Oh,
Let's
is it
move
okay?
on.
Well, here's the question: if the
Let's move
chair of the NAACP lives in Tampa,
Huh?
the chair of the NAACP, he lives in Tampa. Well, he lives in Tampa, so it must not be that bad. If he lives in Tampa,
Well, he knows firsthand.
That's true.
well, shouldn't he leave? If it's so bad for people, is he telling black?
May-
And when they
maybe-
asked him that, he said, "We're
It-
not telling people to leave." He
Sure,
said,
sure.
"But we're telling people not to come here." If
That-
Florida
right,
is
right.
a
Well, he said-
terrorist
he said-
There
state,
you go.
it-
There you go. Because maybe they want to stay and make it a better place before they invite.
so
their
shouldn't
friends
they
and
be
family
telling
Well, they
all the
said
other
they-
people
they
to come there?
didn't say-
And let me
No,
also say this:
until they
per the
make it a
Florida
better
Chamber of
place.
Commerce, Florida is the #1 state for black-owned businesses.
Sure,
#2 for Hispanic, and
Sure.
#2 for women. So how is it bad for black people?
sure.
How's that possible?
It's-
How can two
in
things be
other
true?
ways, Because,
That's
dude,
'cause it's
there could
always
be,
like that.
They're not freaking. They don't coincide with each other.
How's
like they can be
that
two different
possible?
things. Because
How could-
businesses are businesses. You can open businesses no matter what you are, who you are. Okay, but that still doesn't mean that if you're walking down the street, somebody is going to be more offensive to you, or you could be more profiled because you're a minority or you're black, even if you own a fucking business.
I think you are likely to be very successful in Florida if you're
You
black.
can be.
I-
You can be sure.
I think you can.
I'm
be,
not saying you
I
can't.
mean, for someone who's
It's
lived in
crazy.
several
You can.
different
Crazy talk.
Sure you
states,
can.
It seems like
you
to
can
me.
be successful anywhere.
You
It don't
can.
matter if it's
And
Florida. It don't matter if it's
Yeah.
Texas, California, fucking
no,
Washington
we're not
State.
saying it's
It don't
impossible.
matter.
right.
I mean, my thing is this. You know, they didn't say.
Why would you
Boy-
single out a state like that and to talk like that?
Well, hear me out.
Because they feel
He-
attacked
because
by the
what's
governor.
going on what DeSantis has been doing.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, like
They
and
feel
there are other.
attacked.
But listen, Texas and Tennessee are trying to catch up with Florida right now, and DeSantis is a danger to this country.
Well, I asked before, what is it specifically, the policy that you think is a danger to this country?
Well, one, when you don't teach your own history, you know what they say: people don't know their history is bound to repeat themselves.
Well, not only that.
And I just want to know, what is it about DeSantis that he has? What's he afraid of? African American history. What has he got against that?
What
What is he? What is he? You know what I'm saying? What is he? What is
So
he?
what is the policy
all
that?
that stuff.
What is
I
the
mean-
policy?
Dude, do you not pay attention?
Right.
There's
I'm
all kind of
asking
shit
a question.
He's taking
You're
over
not answering it.
schools and shut them down and turning
He's
them into
shutting
shit.
down schools.
They all kind of shit. He's trying to take over the fucking athletic department across the country. I
He's
mean,
taking
across,
over athletic
across the state.
departments
He's trying to. They're
across
writing
the country.
legislation.
You
for
know,
it. All kind of shit.
You know,
dude. There's all kind of
DeSantis,
shit going on.
All right, well,
he's
that
supposed to
sounds
do.
bad.
You know, DeSantis just cost the city of right outside Orlando $1 billion because Disney pulled the plug on $1 billion project.
Well, let me
that
tell you
was in
about
the
that.
works.
That project
And
was
not only-
already going to not go through. That they were already not going to go through with that project, and they only announced that to try to make DeSantis look bad. That project
He
was
already
not
look
going
bad.
through.
Shit. He still ain't took care of freaking Fort Lauderdale. They still got most of the places
They're
still
all
underwater, ain't got
flooded, dude. That's-
power.
We're still
Meanwhile,
getting
he's spending
freaking
our
sugar
tax dollars,
water.
which is what he just signed us a few days ago, to where now anybody works in the state in
Can't
the state
even
office,
breathe in
they
Southwest
they
Florida.
can literally
It's
go out.
great out here. I just went
Hold on,
swimming at the beach yesterday. It was
Achoo!
beautiful.
Not without sneezing. If you got allergies, you're fucked.
Yeah, red
That's-
red
The
tide
red
ain't no
the
tide,
hell?
joke.
the red tide
Red
sucks
tide ain't
out
no
here.
joke.
That's
Red
his
tide ain't
fault.
no- He the governor,
It
ain't
has
he?
a lot to do with
He the governor of the
Oh,
state of
boy.
Florida.
The state.
The red tide is his fault.
He
Has
the
a lot
governor.
to do with
the
going on
Red
in the
Tide,
state.
which we've had since way before he was
But,
ever our governor.
if you take the job,
Sure.
and no
if
one
they're-
knows how to get rid of it.
Sure
Wait,
they
It's his
do.
fault.
Hold
Sure
on,
they
hold
do.
on. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm hearing you, but I'm talking too.
Sure they
No,
do.
listen.
Stop taking money
No
from the
one's
sugar
listening to me.
If you
company
take
and
the
let
job
the water
and
go
things need
elsewhere.
to be fixed, that means you took the job that is on your responsibility to fix it.
So,
Yeah.
So
you
the
got
state
him on
of
the Red
Florida-
Tide. What else?
The state of Florida is his responsibility,
Red Tide.
and Red
All right.
Tide is a part of it.
That's really not a big
It-
enough reason for me to hate him. Sorry.
I didn't say to hate
No,
him.
nobody hates
I
him.
don't
Wow,
think you
I
said
was
you
just
hate
trying-
him.
I was just trying to understand
Now,
your
you got-
position, why you hate him so much. You guys are visceral. You hate this guy. What is the policy,
Listen,
though?
I don't hate
What
anybody
did
'cause
he do
nobody's-
to people
I-
you know besides really give us a lot of
you know
freedom
what?
and
I
allow
can-
businesses
no
to get
freedom.
started?
Because-
And I
No
told you
freedom.
that this is the number
But
one
you
state
only
for black-owned
but
businesses.
TK, you
Freedom
only
if you're
see
not-
things in a very microscopic way. You don't see a big picture, and you don't listen to what
He
people are
doesn't see
saying.
You
Yeah,
always
he doesn't
attack
see
me when you don't have anything to say about the
I-
issues.
I
It's
was
so
li-
tired. It's
I
so
was literally-
old, dude.
I'm literally
Oh my
about to
God.
give. I'm about to give you.
We just gave you like 5 of them, motherfucking. You're
You didn't
like,
want to listen.
Oh, no, that didn't
I
happen.
give you
Oh, no,
another
this
one.
I did
is-
not.
oh, I didn't
You
look at
said
this.
that. You said he caused the red tide.
Never
That
mind.
one
Hold
I
on.
don't
I
have a
didn't say
problem
he
I
with.
give you
called
one
shit.
right now. I
You
give you
also
one.
He's
said,
not
listen, you
worried
said he
about
shut
it.
down
He's not
schools.
fixing shit.
I don't
Hold on.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You said
I got one there to take.
I'm
He's
trying to
he's
talk.
taking a
It-
moment.
it-
How can I ever
directs
make
me-
a position
You
when you don't let me
agree
talk?
with
It
It's a
direct-
fact.
hold
He
on.
did it. I
Hold
don't
on.
care
You
if
guys
agree
can't
or
all
not.
talk.
Hold on. This
What do you
directs.
mean I can't talk?
This directs me personally. My fraternity, Black historic fraternity. DeSantis is now kicking all of us out of university. This directs me personally, even though I pledged and went to school in Tennessee. We have chapters all over the world.
What he did to the
Wow.
Over
teachers
the
union,
world.
he's fucking the teachers
He-
union
so,
over because
that's
they
what I'm
don't
saying.
vote for him.
What did he do to the teachers union?
This
He
is
pretty
what I'm
much shut
saying.
it the fuck
What
down.
He
is
shut
it
down
about?
the teachers union. Yeah, we don't want teachers unions in this fucking
One
state.
thing I
Fuck
heard
that.
from my sister, who is a teacher, she said that she got a raise last year, and she's a Democrat. And
I
she,
like his policies.
She
let me just say.
she was happy to know that she got a raise.
I'm sorry that happened
I'm
at the
asking,
college, but
what is
I like
it,
his
what,
policies.
what is it about Black people that Ron DeSantis does not want everybody to learn our history? Because
Where
if that's
is he taking your history? How does he not
next,
want
next
people
subject,
to learn?
let's
Yeah,
move on.
he's
Let's
obviously
move
not-
on.
he's not
Shutting
gonna
down the
That's-
debate again when you
You
can't
haven't even
shut down
answered
the
it.
debate
You're
again.
not-
You'll
It's-
never
it's-
see me shut down the
It's,
debate.
no, it's not.
ever.
You have to.
Because he's
Remember
not
that.
debating. He's
hold
just
on.
freaking talking shit.
Pardon me, Ramo.
Good
In order
Lord.
to have a debate, you have to respond.
And back with facts.
And if I'm
None.
asking, if I ask you a question, I ask a simple question. You
What's the
try.
question?
I ask you. I'll ask it one more time. What is it about Ron DeSantis where he's afraid of everybody learning African American history?
I just told you he's not doing that.
Next
let
subject.
me read
Next
the
subject.
transcript here. It's, I am reading this from PBS.
Let's go.
This is PBS. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis defended his administration's decision to block a course on African American studies from the state's public schools. He said teaching Black history is required in Florida schools, but the advanced placement course amounted to indoctrination. The fight is just the latest in the ongoing identity and culture war in Florida that has become the hallmark of DeSantis' agenda. This
I read
according
that.
to the PBS.
I read that
DeSantis,
already.
like,
So I
this
know.
shit ain't
So
even
I
got
already
nothing-
know.
this
I
shit ain't
read
even
that already.
bothering
So I
him.
already know the
Why he
difference
fucking
between
with trans people?
You
Trans
are-
people
you
ain't
are-
fucking with him.
You're only talking to people who don't read into the articles
What are you
like I
talking
do.
about?
And I
don't
read into
talk
the
to
article.
anybody
He's-
who don't know what the hell
You're
they talking
talking
about.
over me, goddammit.
You
It pisses
talk over
me off,
me,
dude.
so cool it out. Cool it out. You ain't the only person that can yell.
To talk to yourself.
Move on to the next subject. You ain't the only one that can raise the octave levels. I can do it just as well, if not more.
You don't want to hear my point?
You don't wanna-
want to have anyone
You
to
don't
debate
have,
with?
TK, you don't
Then
have
don't
answers.
have to worry about debating. You just want to talk
if
over
somebody
me.
asks a question, just give a
just
simple
talking
answer.
over me.
You cannot ask a question with a question.
Would you like me to answer the question?
You didn't even
Please,
answer it.
Tomcat. Let's hear what Tomcat has to say.
Answer
go
the
ahead.
question. I
Go
just
ahead.
asked him one
You
question.
read further into the article,
Okay, go ahead.
Tomcat. What have you found?
You just read it, Gentry. They're not blocking African American studies. They're not telling you can't learn about slavery. He's saying that that AP course, which is a course that is advanced studies, amounts to indoctrination. He's pushing back on it because it's talking about things where he's saying that he feels like it's making white people feel like they're oppressors and black people feel like they're victims. So he's pushing back on
So
that.
what the fuck? So why have they been taking?
Why can't I have my opinion on that?
No, I'm asking the question. Why have they been removing all African American material out of middle schools, elementary schools, and high schools in this state this year?
I don't agree with that.
Today, no,
Find the article that says that.
TK, it's literally everywhere.
Find the article that says they're removing
TK,
Black
this has been
history
on Fox
out of
News.
schools.
It's been on CNN. It's been on MSNBC.
You know, Ryan.
It was
I
a
know,
trending topic
I know.
on
No one
Twitter
can
for
ask
like
any
a week.
questions. No one can ask any questions.
All right, man.
Right?
All right, man. You don't get it.
You
That's
pay
okay.
attention.
You don't get it.
Let's hear from somebody else who feels like the white man really is in for a reckoning here. This is on YouTube. This is something that should get us fired up even more for the show. Let's see.
All this nonsense, homelessness, and all this other garbage y'all talk about, police violence and all this stuff, don't nobody care about that.
Nobody cares.
Don't nobody real care about that. We care about our reparations, and we have to put white people on notice
And there it is.
that we
And there it is.
What the hell is that?
that our foreparents and us, we didn't work for free and underpaid and all this nonsense, and the white folks get away with it, and they talk about the great city they're building. No, we want our reparations. $3 million per person.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
$3 million per person right here in this city. That's the only thing black people got to care about.
3 million person reparation.
What is that? 'Cause
So
you
this
just
is a
feel
guy
like you
in
just
Tampa that is talking to the panel in Tampa,
Okay.
Florida. And he's asking for $3 million in reparations, which is odd because Florida is, of course, hostile to black people. So
It is.
you know.
And you'll
It
never
is.
get it. You'll never get that.
So,
I
a bold
3
strategy,
million.
Cotton.
Very bold.
He's a born Floridian, so he definitely won't get it. Definitely won't get it.
It's just.
The big picture, man.
Well, I love Florida.
I hope
I'm happy
we're-
to be here. I mean, I figure if there's 50 states and you could find one you love
sure.
and go to it
Come on, man.
I've
Well,
lived in
I
several
think,
of them.
and stop being in one and bitching about it. How about that would be fun for you?
Or-
You could find one you liked.
Or you can leave out of one state and go to other states and actually learn and open your mind more to different things than
And
what
fight
you
with
know
people
because you
who are
haven't
not different
because
than
you
you.
haven't been anywhere else to actually
Okay.
have a conversation
Okay.
and
And
see
tell
how
them they're
other people
idiots.
live
Oh.
and form a better opinion versus what you've always
You don't want to
known.
listen to my opinion.
Now another person on the floor, or you can hang out and teach people and make it a better place for everybody, and that's what we're trying to do here.
And that's, I think, also where people get kind of annoyed because it's like, I don't want to be taught.
That's the
you
problem.
need to be.
That's the
Because
problem. That's the
you got an
problem.
issue.
Well,
That's
let
the
me just
problem
tell
right
ya.
there. Anybody who says they don't
I
want
don't
to
want to be taught
You
by
need to be
you.
taught. You
Let
need
me
to
just
be
Listen,
tell
that's
ya.
the thing.
You
That
need
I'll
means
do
you
my
make-
own research.
No,
Thanks,
no,
though.
no.
But thanks, though.
No.
Thanks,
That,
though.
see, that makes no
You're looking in the wrong
sense.
But I
places.
appreciate it, though. But thanks for
You're
the
looking in the
class
wrong
option.
places.
No, I appreciate it.
Sorry.
I appreciate it. Thanks
You're
for the
wrong.
AP course on bullshit.
Okay.
No, I'll choose another course.
Let's talk about something
Okay.
fun. We did say that summer is coming. That's right. This weekend is Memorial Day weekend. Nice 3 days to barbecue, sit back, put on a bathing suit, maybe drink a cold beer, and listen to some good music. This summer, a lot of big tours. Billboard put out their biggest concerts and music festivals of the summer. You guys plan on going to see any music festivals this
Yep.
summer?
I'd
I
love
am.
to.
I am.
Who are you planning on seeing, Memphis?
I'm planning. I already bought tickets. Going to see Snoop, Wiz, Too Short.
Nice.
Going to see Paramore in Toronto next week.
Nice.
And because
Paramore.
I haven't been in shows in a while, and so I'm like, fuck this. For other reasons, I'm like, I've rediscovered my old self in a lot of ways and certain things, and so I'm just gonna like start disappearing and just vanishing and doing shit that I really love to do.
Paramore is, I guess, opening up for Taylor Swift. Are you going to see Taylor Swift too, or is it just
Nah,
a
it's just a
Paramore?
Paramore.
That's too
show.
expensive, man. Tickets are like $20,000.
Yeah, I would never go see Taylor Swift.
My daughter
At
went
all.
to see. She's a talented girl. What do you
She
mean?
is talented, but fuck that.
20
You made
grand.
you made a living off of writing songs about dudes who dumped your ass and playing on fucking females' heartstrings and shit and made you famous. I ain't knocking the hustle
Yeah,
at
it
one
works.
bit. I'm just saying it's trash. Because if a man did that shit like, oh, I'm gonna break up with like 9 chicks and I'm gonna write songs about that, they gonna call his ass trash. Fuck Taylor Swift.
As I look at this list, I'm looking at this list of all the big artists that are hitting the road this summer. One thing has got to stand out to me. We find out Tina Turner died. She looked like she was in great shape.
Yeah.
did.
Great legs.
You mentioned them legs a few times.
She
She had her legs
We know
insured.
you've been whacking
Did you know
off
that?
him a couple times.
She
got
had,
nice
her
legs.
legs used to be she insured her legs because they like her legs were like
Did
the
she?
shit.
She had
Yeah.
the best legs.
Boy,
I think I
whoo.
heard that somewhere.
I ain't gonna lie. If you got it, well, I can't.
For you young bulls out there, all you
You
young
know where I
bulls,
was going with that, Ramo.
you need to look up the What's Love Got to Do with It music video, and you will see the Tina Turner legs that we're talking about.
If you had a chance to get with Tina Turner before she passed, would you do it?
No.
Yeah.
I would.
TK says that about every black
he
girl we
does.
mention
I
on
think
this.
You
be
guys
lying,
always
TK.
making it about race.
Well, because I'm just,
Well,
I'm
ain't nobody
not,
no
it's not
damn
about
race.
race, it's about facts. I'm just being factual about what I'm saying, something
That-
factual.
that is
Every black
true.
girl we've mentioned,
Not
you
everyone.
have yet to say yes.
That's not true. You said
Name
Halle
one.
Berry.
Hold on.
You
Halle
bang Halle
Berry.
Berry?
Yeah.
Okay, there's
She ain't
one.
been black since Commodores. No.
Well, no, man, you can't use Halle Berry. Who
knew
wouldn't
that
date
was coming.
Halle Berry?
I knew
You
that
gotta,
was
you
coming.
gotta
No,
give
but
her
that-
somebody
she
else.
Counts. She counts.
I mean, no, I'm not saying she don't count. I'm just saying Halle Berry's like the first black woman that people
I
throw
think
to a
you
white
guys-
guy.
I think
You
you
wouldn't
guys
date
are-
Halle Berry? Well, I'll date Halle Berry. No, you got to find another black woman.
What about Janet Jackson in
There
her,
you
in
go.
her prime?
What-
What about
Yeah.
Janet Jackson in her prime?
I think you guys are bullying Tomcat. And
No,
it's-
we not. We
it's
kind of
fair.
It's not very nice.
It's not. It's not.
I'm,
Yeah, we're
I'm
kinda
asking a question. Janet Jackson.
Answer the question.
That's all I want to know.
Yeah, Janet Jackson. What's love got to do? What's
No,
the
that's
sign
that's
No,
that's
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 Tina
Tina
Turner, man.
That's the way love goes.
That's the way love
Yeah,
goes.
yeah,
Yeah,
there you
that's,
go.
that's when she was really hot. Yep.
Oh, that was the Velvet Rope. Velvet Rope, Janet. Do
Well,
y'all?
she's going to be on tour this summer if you want to see Janet
She was
Jackson.
just in Miami 3 weeks ago.
You guys are
But the thing that
assholes.
really stands out to me, let me get back to my point.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Thank you.
Tina
We love you,
Turner
man.
dies at 83, and it looks like she took pretty good care of herself. But Willie Nelson is going on tour this summer.
Yeah, that's
I think
insane.
he's like 85
And fucking
and still smoking.
and Tommy Chong is 85 today.
Awesome.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So
We got to
It's
light
that
one up for the
CBD,
both of them.
man. I'm
Is Willie
telling
Nelson
you.
coming to
Do
Florida?
it.
Willie Nelson is going to be on tour this summer. I don't know if he has any dates in Florida. It might be too hot for him.
Oh,
Too hot.
fuck.
It is. It's
He's
hot
from
as fuck out here.
Texas.
So what?
Billy-
Texas is way hotter
There's
than
no
Florida.
country for
Is it?
old men out
I've
here.
never
Hell
been there.
yeah.
I've never been there.
Texas heat is.
If you want to
no
see
joke.
Billy Joel this summer, he's
Nah,
out
I'll
on concert.
pass.
We did the Billy Joel fucking
We
greatest
did.
hits.
That's
Remember
about
the
as much
drunk
as
guy?
I want to hear anything from Billy Joel. We did his album and that shit. It was great on the Vinyl Boys. Definitely check it out. But yeah, I have no desire to see him.
Ed Sheeran. What about Ed Sheeran? Anybody want to see Ed
He's a
Sheeran?
little
was-
weird,
he
but I
was
like
in-
Ed Sheeran.
He was in
But
Tampa
thank God
last
he had that
weekend.
lawsuit because he saved music
Yeah.
creation for everybody with that shit.
If he, if the wife want to go
He was in
see him,
Tampa
then I'll go.
Saturday.
What about Pink?
Was he?
Well,
Yeah.
Anybody excited to see Pink?
Me?
One in the pink, one in the stink.
Me. I love me some Pink, boy. Whew, listen, Pink.
I don't like her music.
I like her. I
she's
like.
gonna come
I like her
down
music,
on,
and I
on
like
one of those.
her.
I think
She
she's
does all the
awesome
Would you see
acrobatic
that?
shit.
That shit's sexy as hell, bro.
And she's
If you not-
awesome. Yeah, she's a great
bro,
talent.
Pink. Listen, I know people look at try to look at like Pink. She's gorgeous to me in a lot
I
of ways.
would not
Sure.
see. Pink
Yeah.
is one of those
Pink-
ones that
Pink's
most
my girl,
people
and she a
like
Virgo.
Pink. Again, I'm not into Pink.
I like Pink.
Not
and
into
she,
Pink.
hey Raymond, and she a Virgo.
Not
Yo.
into Pink. Pink
Uh,
doesn't
Metallica.
care. Pink's like, you
Metallica is
fucking
gonna be out.
dirtbag sitting around there talking about me. Fuck you, I'm Pink. I agree. That's
Meta-
true.
hey,
We are
Metallica has a new album out called
Really?
72 Seasons,
I haven't heard it yet.
and
I wouldn't
just came
bang it.
out, and they're out on tour. New Kids on
Ramo
the
would
Block.
hit it.
What about New Kids on the Block?
He'd
There's going
hit
to be
it.
a
I hit
lot
all
of
4 of
cougars.
them.
Who gonna be on
Oh.
tour with them? I know they were just on tour with New Edition.
I got to take my wife.
Are they
to
doing
that
a tour
shit.
by themselves?
New Kids on the Block. They're going to
Yes.
be
They
at
had a
the
lot of hits.
Rosemont Theater this weekend.
Where?
That's going to be in Northside Chicago.
Yeah, that we can't go to that.
New Kids on the Block had a whole lot of hits.
I got to take my wife to it. If they come to Florida, I have to
Yeah,
take
you
my
gotta
wife.
take the
If
lady
not,
to that one. Yeah, you in trouble. You know, I wish
I'm gonna
Outcast
hear
was
it.
just
I
like,
don't want to hear.
come on, Andre 3000, come on, man, get up. We want y'all back on the road,
What about
baby.
Luke Combs? Anybody like Luke Combs?
Nah. And I like country music, but I'm not a fan.
What about
You
Madonna?
dress like you might like Luke Combs.
Hell
right now.
yeah, I do. Shut up, TK. Trying to crack on
Is
these
it weird
motherfuckers.
90s Madonna?
Madonna's calling this tour the Celebration Tour, and
Yeah, I go see Madonna.
it kicks off in July.
If
You
she
know
does
why?
her old shit, I'll go.
You know, I think she will, but you know why? You know why I'm gonna go see Madonna, and I will have to go. I want to go see her in like Red Rocks or some shit because I miss Michael, I miss Prince. I ain't missing fuck.
Do you think she's next?
I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying.
Kind of sounded like you said that.
Stop putting words in my mouth, Ramo. I'm saying I want to go see
Right?
Madonna.
Better words than something else. I guess.
What about and then finally another
up,
band that's out
Astro.
this summer, Foo Fighters. You guys like the Foo Fighters?
Yeah,
A lot of people like them.
I like
Foo
the
Fighters
Foo
are
Fighters.
I'm
Shit,
not
man.
one of them.
If they come to Florida, I go. See
I'm not one of them. Ready, set, negative.
Yeah.
All right, it's come that time. This segment is being brought to you by True Leave, of course, one of the great dispensaries out there. Our man Ramo G, he's a drug dealer, or what do they call you, a bud tender?
Dispenser.
We are a patient consultant.
He's a patient consultant.
I like that definition.
At True Leave, of course, sponsor of our Not So Good News. With
All
our
I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no. You understand?
You understand?
True Leave sponsored news. All right, May 24th, 2023. Tommy Chong's birthday. We just talked
Happy
about
birthday.
that. 85 years old.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan, 82. Patty
I like him.
LaBelle, 78 years old.
Oh, she's.
Wow.
Woo! Thank
Priscilla
you, Lord.
Presley, 78, same age as Patty LaBelle. John C. Riley. Anybody know who that is?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
Step Brothers.
yes,
Stepbrothers.
you owe me $10, Tomcat.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Hell
Tomcat
yeah.
said
Did you
nobody was gonna know who he was.
John C.
Are you
Riley.
fucking
Come
kidding me?
on.
Did you put your balls on my drum set?
57 years old, John C. Riley. I also watched a movie with him, Kong Skull Island, over the weekend.
Yes,
It's fucking
Kong.
awesome.
Yes.
Check that out.
Yeah, he's in it too.
Today is International Women's Day for Peace and Disarmament, or whatever.
I
But
like
much
it.
more importantly, it is Denny's Endless Breakfast Day.
Okay.
and we didn't go.
That's right.
You guys
Enjoy
are
endless
Why am I just
breakfast
not
at
finding
America's
this
Diners
out?
with all the fluffy buttermilk pancakes, scrambled eggs, and hash browns you can eat starting at only $6.99. It gets better.
deal.
Upgrade your favorite breakfast and mouth-watering, delicious, delicious crispy sausage or bacon for an extra 99 cents per serving. There you go, Denny's.
Yeah,
That's your shout out.
Who doesn't love a midday shark?
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
they still got the Grand Slam or whatever you call that thing.
Yeah.
I've been a while, but we have to go.
Yes, sir.
This is
after
a
the show
grand
or something.
slam, all right.
Netflix users.
Shut up.
Netflix is officially beginning its crackdown on users who share passwords in the United States.
What?
Bullshit.
That's right.
I know,
The streaming
assholes.
video company on Tuesday said it is now sending out emails to all U.S. subscribers who share passwords with people outside their households as part of a long-planned move to limit password sharing. So
I don't share mine.
they'll charge you too. Like, if
Well, I
they
mean,
think
I
you
share
got another
mine. I
person
mean-
on your
I
account, they said they're gonna hit you with another bill.
How are they going to know? Because one thing I realized,
Yeah.
I've been traveling to Airbnbs when I go on vacation, and a lot of them just have like a TV there
Yeah,
with
true.
the Netflix, and you just dial in and you watch your Netflix. How are they going to know that it's
Well,
not me logging
The
in?
company said they swear they're not using tracking data to find out.
They'll probably, it's probably not so much tracking data. It's probably more like watching hours on a particular account.
So we've
at
been
a
being watched.
particular residence.
So we've been spied on.
Yep.
Well, that's you.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can tell that without having a tracking. Like they bill you, or well, you get billed a month.
Get
but
on a
so
VPN,
I'm sure it
virtual
tells.
private
putting-
network.
I'm sure it
So,
tells.
so
They'll still be able to tell how much you
my
watch
in-laws, I'm gonna have to put a VPN on y'all shit. So
for research.
because I share my password with them.
All right.
They
Up
probably do it
next,
for research.
Shelly Rodriguez, I got some video on this one. An unhinged NYC college professor who cursed out an anti-abortion student holds a machete to a Post reporter's neck.
Holy
Apparently,
shit.
this guy came to do a report on her for repping up these students' table, and she came out with a machete. And when he went up to her office, she comes out of the door right here, puts it right on his neck.
Oh,
and then she
shit.
sees that the dude was filming him. She goes back in the house. So
She's like a
apparently she
fucking-
was
She don't play.
She was let go. Yeah, that was in the Bronx right there. and
She's
she
a
was
jack in the box.
she was let go from her position at Hunter College. So that's pretty crazy
You
right
don't
there.
say.
Our boy Michael Jordan. You guys remember Michael Jordan?
Jordan.
No.
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
The
He
guy
was-
who never got swept.
Michael Jordan just spent $3.5 million on a sports car. It is called the Hennessy
How much?
Venom 5. 3.5 mil.
Genesis.
And it's the who?
It's called the Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster.
I've seen
We
those
might have got a
cars.
picture of
What
it,
is
maybe.
that?
What do you mean? It's a turbocharged V8 that pumps out 1,800 fucking horsepower.
Damn.
Listen,
Holy
they said
shit.
the hardtop version reached 271 miles an
That's
hour
not the car.
in testing, but the company's confident the car can reach 311 miles
I
an
wanna
hour
drive that
if it's given
motherfucker.
enough stretch
Where
of
the
road.
fuck's he going?
Is
a
that it right
picture of
there?
Back to the future.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
kinda like a
Oh my-
He
Bugatti.
only needs 88
That's
miles.
badass.
There's a
That's-
picture with him right there with it. See? Yeah.
Woo!
Oh.
Man, I want that thing.
Look at Michael. Chill.
I don't
Living
like,
his
I don't
best
like
life.
cars like that, but goddamn.
Also,
I
Aaron
want it.
Rodgers went to the New York Jets.
Yeah, he hurt himself too the other day. He strained his calf or something like that.
He's getting
the
old.
other day. Yeah,
He's
Aaron
getting
Rodgers.
old.
That's the
I would
fucking
drive
news.
this shit. You know, there's a stretch in the Texas going into New Mexico that's like maybe 40, 50 mile stretch of just open road where you can gun it.
It's like
I would
the Autobahn.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
What's the fastest you've ever gone in a car before, Memphis? Like you driving, not in as a passenger, but
No,
you driving.
it was on the Autobahn, actually. It was like maybe 130.
130. What about you, Ramo? What's the fastest you've ever driven a car?
On the way here, 500 miles an hour.
Yeah, right up the road.
Fucking God.
Yeah, right over the speed bump.
Holy shit.
Ooh,
No,
ouch.
honestly, I did. I think it was like 110 on 65.
I'm in the middle,
Okay,
120.
That's
All right.
I'm
120.
Sure, and I'm not kidding. I was going to say 120.
You know, that's really not fast. We just going with the flow of
And it was
traffic.
on
I do know this,
41
right?
too,
Pretty
and I
much,
got a
pretty
ticket
much.
for it. And I got a ticket, so I could probably
didn't go to
find
jail?
that ticket. No, he said he could have taken me to
I
jail.
was
but it
like,
was
wow, you
basically-
didn't take
But
you
it was
in?
basically the first ticket I ever got. So
Oh,
it was like
wow.
when I first.
Yeah, but if you go, what is it, 30
It was
miles
in my mom's
over?
Ford
Yeah.
Probe, so it's just amazing that I got a Ford
You got a
Probe
Ford
up
Probe
to
up to
120.
120?
That's right.
Nice work.
They're like,
That
now we know you're
motherfucker's-
lying, motherfucker.
It was screaming.
Hey, don't be talking about my boy in these comments either, motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah,
Fuck y'all.
Laker Pillow doesn't know what he's talking about.
Fuck your ass.
He knows what he's talking about.
He likes to go fast. He likes to go
just-
fast.
He knows exactly
He likes to
what
go
he's talking
fast
about.
and turn
It's just
right.
wrong.
No, turn left.
That's what she
Oh,
said.
is it turn
Hey.
right? It's a turn left.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the Outcast podcast. We'll see if we can get along a little better next week, but I doubt it.
Yeah, we
You know the
almost-
Lakers did get swept. We just not going to end the show without saying that.
LeBron James.
LeBron James got swept.
We'll have an update. Will he retire? We'll find out. I think he wants to play with his son.
Yeah.
Well, not like
That's
that,
weird.
though. That's a little weird.
That is weird.
That is very weird.
We'll be back next week. God's will.